This is my interpretation of 2 Samuel 14:27. Unto Absalom were born 3 sons and 1 daughter, whose name was Tamar. She was a woman of fair countenance. That's from the King James Version. The Wycliffe version says she was of seemly shape, and the New International Version says she became a beautiful woman. Fascinating, because we don't hear about the size, shape, or appearance of the 3 sons. I actually saw this as a bit like a mask you would wear to a masquerade ball. I know there's other Tamars mentioned in the Bible. It's unclear if it's the same one. Tamaris is a shrub or a small tree planted by a river, or sand dunes, or on the coast. So it's just a reference to something a bit more watery, or a time when people might worship water pots. It looks to me like a tiara at the top here. There's like a V on the far right, kind of being held up by like spirit dinosaur type creatures. Right in the centre, it looks like there's a kneeling figure that's actually kneeling on a lizard. And then what looks like wings coming out of their back is a bird with a really long wing. Its closed eye looks a bit lizard-like. Over on the left-hand side, beside what looks a bit like a crescent moon shape, is what looks like a series of heads. All together looks like it makes up one dragon creature. And then this bird top right that looks a bit like peacock colours. And they all look like they're looking into this watery pool of the moon. This sort of female figure around the left-hand side, and subscribing, something like that. There's another little blue figure to the left of her. Over on the other side of the image at the very bottom, there's what looks like the bottom half of a jaw or mouth, a palate, with all of these figures standing up out of it like razored edges. It's also got this sort of like lizardy fish thing around the front of it. Newty dragon emerges at the right hand side here, and that's the top. It's effectively spitting on top of that tiara, and that V comes out of its tongue. There's this sort of Vesica Pisces yoni type symbolism, and to the left of which is a bird. On the right there's another figure looking in, possibly jackal-like, I can't tell. It actually looks like a bunch of characters hanging around here. On the right there's like a head emerged with a mouth open, and then there's sort of like a lizard or a snake just standing up. Above that, a face bent down, sort of plaited hair. And then back to the left, those are the tail feathers of this that long bird that you saw at the beginning. So there we have it. It's all been uncovered. I think it's a beautiful image. It's taken me just over a week to finish that one. Thanks for listening, and please like and subscribe.